We're here with Anissa from In the Streetz magazine.
This isn't a drink.
Tell us a little bit about In the Streetz magazine.
Well, In the Streetz magazine was founded and started back in 1997, and we've been, going strong since then. We have an office out in Tampa, Florida, which my daughter runs, Nadia, and we have one here in Springfield that it originally started at.
Okay. So it started in Streetz, so you're trying to branch out into different areas now?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a magazine for positive living. So to do something positive in an area where everything has been so filled with negativity is kind of hard. Not to say that Springfield's a negative place, but it just seems like the media has portrayed negativity really strong. And we're doing something that's positive and trying to put the positive outlook on the music industry instead of the negative.
So I noticed that you interviewed a lot of hip-hop artists.
Oh yeah.
You know as well as the public knows there's a lot of negativity in the hip-hop industry and hip-hop music. So are some of your critics going to ask you, are you being a little hypocritical because you're positive living, but you have some of these hip-hop artists who portray negative images?
Right. Well, what they can do is listen to the interview and what they're talking about, because when I do an interview or when my people do interviews, we get deep down inside of the artist. There's things that people don't know about certain artists. You look at the negative side, which the media always puts out front, but we pull out the necessary things, family-oriented artists, like for example, like Jennings, Slim from 112. There's a couple of them that really got down to the nitty-gritty and talked about their kids and how they wanted them raised. Life was one of the ones who's leaving the industry for his kids, so that he can raise his kids himself. So I make sure they have the proper upbringing. So I mean, there's positive in everything.
So what made you want to start In the Streetz magazine? What gave you the passion to get this
Yeah, well, my son and my oldest daughter, they told me I do so many different things, like a jack of all trades. They said that I should just put everything together in one, and a magazine was one thing that I could do that with.
So as far as the music industry goes in the magazine, what other aspects are you trying to put into the magazine?
Well, morals for number one, and we can do it in a cool way, I guess. That's what we've been doing. We also have stories in there called Street Stories, which give examples of how people and their lifestyles are and what the outcome will be if they continue to do what they're doing, that type of thing. Just a lot of educated things and how the industry should be portrayed instead of the way it's being portrayed in the media now.
So what do you think the biggest problem with the industry is? It's not putting these positive artists out here and just promoting the negative. What do you think needs to be done?
Well, a lot has to be done. Just like Obama becoming president and walking into a big mess. It's hard to filter it and get it together. So it's going to be a while. I don't see it coming anyway soon, but it's a start, what we're doing. But I'm seeing us coming in and opening the youth's eyes for beginners and letting them see that the industry isn't filled with negativity. It's not nudity. It's not violence. Who's got the biggest guns or things like that. That it has to do with family. Pulling together, doing things like do or die with your family instead of do or die on the streets with your boys and shooting people up. It's just like the real way of life, the way it was back in the day, and it still should be now.
Well, I'm going to let you go because I know that you have much more partying to do. And I think this is a good thing you're doing for the city. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a good thing you're doing for the city and and for the industry as a whole, people as a whole. So tell people, how can we buy your magazine? What's your Facebook and your MySpace page? How can they purchase it?
Yeah, Miss Anissa on my Facebook. You can type that in. You can type in the Streetz magazine, INDASTZ magazine. Inc. and it'll come up in your Google, and it'll send you to all the places you need to go to. We have a website too. It's In the Streetz with STZ magazine.web.officelive.com.
There you have it, people. There's no excuses. You heard all the websites. Follow on Twitter, MySpace, Facebook, and all the other sites that's going to come out. Don't buy just one. Don't buy just two. Buy 4.
Support.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Drop your lucky ticket.